Welcome back. 3 days after more than 80 homes were destroyed by the red ants in Alex, Joburg Mayor Herman Mashaba visited the area to address residents. Mashaba says teams will be deployed to make sure rebuilding starts as soon as possible. He's also promising residents electricity from tomorrow, saying the City of Joburg will work with Eskom to make sure they provide power to the area. Sli Masikane is following the story for us. She joins us now live from Alex. Sli, of course, the mayor, not a very harsh, I would say, response he received. He addressed people. I haven't heard some applause. What did he have to say?
I think much of that applause really has to do with a lot of what he came here and promised the residents that have been affected by the demolitions. The mayor coming here and making very big promises around the action he's now going to take against not only what he says evil forces that approved these demolitions, but also the assistance that he'll be providing and the relief that he'll be providing for the residents. Basically, he came out here at around 3 p.m. this afternoon, did a walkabout, just to get the details around what really happened on Friday, because as he claims, he was boarding a flight when all of this transpired, and he had absolutely no idea that this was taking place. So he was told that the families or the households which were affected surpassed the original number we were given, which was 80, saying that that number sits at around 163 families that have now basically been left destitute and homeless. He says that his office, or in particular, he himself was not informed about the demolitions, saying that he had, of course, requested that any demolition go through his office and through him before it's taken place, saying basically that there is an effort, a political effort to sabotage him and his multi-party government by these demolitions taking place, saying that there's an investigation currently underway to pinpoint exactly who made that call and for the reasons why. Also promising to purge that particular person or those particular people from his office, saying that he isn't going to tolerate anyone trying to really sabotage the work he's doing, saying that he has no choice but to rebuild these structures on that particular piece of land, despite the fact that they were erected illegally, saying that the fact that they were demolished illegally doesn't make it right. Basically saying that two wrongs don't make a right. And so, of course, I think that appeased the people that were affected by these demolitions, also promising some food as well as blankets as temporary relief until those structures, as well as electricity that is meant to be brought into this particular area, is established.
Sli, very quickly, tell us about reaction from the Alex total shutdown to all of this.
Well, Shahan, to get that reaction, I am joined by one of the representatives and the organizers of those protests we saw before elections, which really was sparked by the fact that the residents were complaining around these illegal structures. Sandile Mamele, I've informed you about what the mayor has had to say with regards to these structures. They're going to be rebuilt.
Thanks, Lindelo. We, as the community of Alexandra, especially Total, were asked by the community of Alexandra to lead, ask the government, especially the City of Johannesburg, to deal with the illegal structures that are built within Alex under the pylons. On Friday, the community of Alex were happy, showing that the bylaws are taking place, and then all of a sudden, we are so surprised that the mayor now is changing, but they want to see how the anger of the community of Alexandra. Wait for Thursday, we're going to have a massive public meeting. So we are not going back now. We saw that our city they don't want to respect the law. If they say there is a court order, who's above the law? Who's above the law? If the mayor is saying he's going to violate the court order that was obtained in 2016 on September, while he has already resumed to work as the mayor, he said it doesn't exist. So there's something wrong with our leadership within the City of Johannesburg. So we are saying, as they've shown us the middle finger, that We as the community of Alexandra, there is nothing that we can do. We need to remain in the inner Alexandra where people are staying in one room as a family of 10 in one room. So they are recognizing the people who have been evicted in town. If you can ask those people individually, they are not original from Alexandra. They are coming from town in the flats where they were evicted by the same City of Johannesburg, working together with the Red Ants, working together with the capitalists that are reclaiming the City of Johannesburg. Now they are dumping those people here in Alex. We are saying, we're not going to retrieve. Come Thursday, they will see what is Alex. We are saying they will see what is Alex going forward from Thursday after the public meeting. They will see what is Alex. We are no more turning back. Whatsoever engagement that we started now, we are saying everything needs to be break because we saw that lawlessness in the city. It's what they are promoting. We are saying he must open for us the Frankenwald. Let us as the Alexandra go and occupy the Frankenwald, and then he must install electricity, install water. He promised the people who are even not South African to occupy the space there by Malporo. He's promising to take the city money to build for foreign nationals. There's foreign nationals that he's saying he are chasing them away in town. So he say they must come here in Alexandra. He will see us.
All right.
First day he's coming.
All right. As you've heard, big promises from the Alex Shutdown Committee saying that they are unhappy with the promises made by the mayor, saying that there's going to be a public meeting on Thursday to pave a way forward.
All right, thanks for that. Appreciate it. Sli Masikane.